This past July, I came across a man defecating on Torrance Beach with his pants down to his knees. It was 9 a.m. on a beautiful summer morning. The restrooms were open. The beach was filled with children and adults. I reported it to a lifeguard and a Torrance PD, and they both told me they couldn't do anything. This experience caused me to wonder why someone could be breaking several laws, including indecent exposure, and the authorities couldn't do anything about it. Then I learned about Martin versus Boise and the Ninth Circuit Court, support of the case. I assume the cities are too fearful of lawsuits, but in the Supreme Court, in the Ninth Circuit Court, I believe that they did change it to the point where they couldn't camp before 9 p.m. and after 6 a.m., I believe. I'm very concerned about what living in I consider to be social disorder. I don't think it's fair or compassionate to all involved, the citizens or the homeless. People with substance use disorder and or serious mental illness need help, but they don't often think they do. I see Torrance estimated 30% of the homeless have a substance use disorder or serious mental illness. I understand when the city took the count, the city of LA, I think they had a low number too, but then I think they raised it, and I think it's more in Torrance. I commend you for filing, and I think it's the amicus brief, to have Martin versus Boise, overturned, and we'll see. But according to your chart of cities, there are several cities with no homeless and quite a few that have decreased in homeless. What are they doing that are different than we're doing? And could we implement some of their strategies? If Martin versus Boise is overturned, what are your plans? Will you start to enforce our laws? And if it isn't overturned, do we want to continue as we are? Do we want our sidewalks, parks, and beaches to look like Skid Row? Thank you for your time.